Hey darlings, it's Jutta here with our weekly video. And this video was inspired by a visit I had last week with a friend of mine. We meet regularly and we work together. And she has a computer, and this computer is normally really fast and really good. And last week it kept on crashing and she was getting very annoyed with it. And when I had a look, I realized she had probably nearly 100 tabs open on the computer, with everything from documents she wanted to write, to emails she has to answer, to websites she was interested in. So there was so much stuff open that it really slowed the computer down terribly. And this normally wonderful machine wasn't really functioning. And this got me thinking, we often do the same thing. You often have so many tabs open, both in your head and in your heart, that you cannot really function anymore. There is no energy left over to do something else because you're constantly running programs in the background trying to keep up. So right now is the perfect time to release these things because we have the third supermoon in a row. On the 14th of December, which was yesterday, there was the third full moon that is a supermoon, so that means the moon is really, really close to Earth. And these moons are so good for releasing unwanted, unnecessary things. At the same time, we are at the end of a 9-year cycle. 2016, if you add up the numbers, comes to 9, and 2017 is a 1 year. So we are going from a 9 to a 1. Meaning we are going from an ending to a new beginning. And to be able to really begin fresh and new, you have to create space, internally and externally. Now you have to have space for something new to come in. So how do we do this? Okay, let's start maybe on an emotional level. You can see for yourself with which one you start. I'm going to start with explaining the emotional part. And the way I do that is that I meditate for a bit. So I sit down, I really quiet my mind, I feel into my body, I become present, and then I let rise whatever is unfinished. So I set the intent to whatever is not finished on an emotional level, what is not fulfilled, for this to come up. And then things begin coming up. Now it can be an argument I had with somebody. It can be some situation in which I didn't behave as nicely as I think I should have behaved. It can be many different things. So I let one come up, I look at it, I feel it fully, I embrace it, I thank it, and I let it go. And this can be a really quick process, no? But it is so effective. So don't let that seemingly simplistic method put you off. It's really very, very helpful. So you sit, you let it rise, you embrace it, you feel it, you thank it, and then you release it. And you do that with everything that comes up until nothing is coming anymore. Okay, sometimes with these emotional cleansing, with this process, sometimes something comes up and you know you have to follow up. So you know you have to apologize to somebody, or you have to write a letter, or you have to explain something to somebody. If that happens, then please do it afterwards. All right, so that was the emotional cleansing part. And now we're going to look at the other stuff that you have stuck in your head and that's slowing your system down. And to release that, first of all, do a brain dump. And a brain dump means that you take a piece of paper or 2 or 3 and you write down whatever is in your head. Everything from I have to buy dog food, or I must go and cancel a dentist appointment, or I have to get a train ticket, or I've got to make cookies for school, or whatever else. Now, whatever is in your head that you carry around with you, write it all down. And then once you've done that, read through it. And everything that you know you will anyway never do and that's not necessary for you to do, let it go. Cross it out and release it. Now say, okay, thank you, you're gone. And then look through it again, and everything that you can do in 2 minutes or less, do it right then and there. And everything else that's left over, see if you can delegate something. If you can, delegate it. See if there's something else that you wanted to do at some stage, but you actually don't want to do anymore. Let's say, for example, you decided you want to learn how to knit. So you got everything you need for learning to knit, and then you realize, no, knitting's not for you. Then please give that stuff away, pass it on, give it to somebody who would enjoy it more. And the rest of the things that are still on your list, then schedule them in. Over the next week or so, every day, 3 or 4 of these things, write them in and do them. And you're going to feel such relief with having cleared up all that stuff that you normally would drag along with you. And then you're ready to start a fresh new year and a fresh new cycle. Okay, that was it from me for today. And we speak again soon. Bye.